You see these players right here: Araujo, De Jong, Ansu Fati, and Gavi. Their situation is a clear example of what long-term injuries can do to a player. The impact of long-term injuries to a player's spot in a team. Long-term injuries can make you lose your spot completely to another person in your team. Because during that period of you being out injured, you must be replaced. You have to be replaced. Sometimes the club is being forced to, make impromptu signings or look to the bench. Just like in the case of Ter Stegen, we had to sign Szczesny. So imagine Szczesny is a younger goalkeeper and with so much qualities. Ter Stegen will have, we have some competitions in that goalpost. Or imagine Inakipena, becomes so prolific in that goalpost. Once Ter Stegen comes back, you have to fight for his spot. And that the same thing has applied to these 4 players. De Jong was out injured for so long. We had Gundogan, even though Gundogan, had to leave Barcelona for reasons best known to Barcelona. Dani Olmo was signed, and the guy has been doing so well. Casado emerged. McBurnell emerged as well. Unfortunately, McBurnell is out injured throughout the season. But before De Jong could come back, Casado had already established himself as a prolific defensive midfielder, as someone we cannot do without. If De Jong is fit and Casado is fit, we are going for Casado. We are going for Casado because most times when you come back from injury, it will still take you time to find your form. Ansu Fati had that same issue. He returned from injury and could not find his form. Rafinha picked form. Lamine Yamal also picked, so much form. Became indispensable in that wing, irreplaceable. The whole team, was stacked. And in the back line, Ingo Martinez stepped up, Cubasi stepped up. Now that Arajuo is back to the team, he is finding it difficult, to make it into the starting lineup. And it's very difficult for you to get back into the team, especially when your replacements are doing so well. It is very difficult. It is not always easy for the coach to, put you back in the team immediately. And also with the possible signing of Jonathan Tah from Leverkusen, he is feeling threatened. And right now we are getting news of him wanting to leave Barcelona. Him not being comfortable with the presence of Cubasi and Ingo Martinez, and even a possible signing of Jonathan Tah. Clubs like Juventus are even trying to lure him out already. He has expressed his dissatisfaction on his spot in this team. And I can understand. I totally understand. It is not usually easy for the coach. It is not usually easy for him to, reintegrate you back into the team. You have to fight for your spot. You just have to wait for your moment to get back into the team. And whenever you're handed some minutes, make the best out of it. And in this kind of situation, the player's morale starts going down. Gavi is trying to manage his own, but you can see he rarely starts for us. So that is one impact of long-term injuries. And right now, it has affected De Jong. It has affected Ansu Fati. Somehow, it is affecting Gavi. Hopefully, it doesn't affect him so much. But we don't consider Gavi as a starter. He is not a regular starter right now. And right now, Arajuo is facing the same issue and he is wanting to leave Barcelona. And we cannot afford to let him go. We just can't afford to let him go. Remember, we still have Christensen that is coming back. So I don't like the fact that he's agitating to leave the club because we seriously need him in the club. Cubasi and Ingo Martinez will not remain fit all the time. In fact, in some matches, they might need to be replaced. There was a match that Kunde needed to be replaced. He had three game outful run, cost us some matches. In those matches, that is when you can, find playing time, and when you get that playing time, you make the best out of it. Give the coach a reason to keep playing you. So right now, I seriously hope this doesn't lead to Araujo leaving this team. Because it's normal when you come back from long term, unless you're so much talented. Players like Neymar, Lamine Yamal, Lionel Messi, Ronaldo, and elite players These are players that can go for a long-term injury and come back and still retain their spot in the team. But right now, it is what it is. These players have to, fight for their spot in the team. So hopefully this doesn't result to Araujo leaving Barcelona, because we can't afford to lose such players right now. Thank you.